Hello and welcome. My name is Chris Gray, and I'm going to cover hospitality and service with you. Signature crafted recipes are about giving our guests options of choosing their recipe, bun, and protein. Although it will require asking the guest a few extra questions, it's a chance to apply hospitality to provide an exceptional customer experience that's as good as those delicious new ingredients. So here's something to think about. We rank last in guest experience for all QSRs. What if we use this as an opportunity to change that perception, providing an exceptional customer experience along with a premium sandwich, and really create a wow experience in our restaurants? So how can we wow our customers? First, by greeting the customer, making that first impression really count. Second, have your crew share which signature crafted sandwich is their favorite. And last, to coach the guests through the ordering process. There are several more wow experiences your crew can create as well. Answering questions about the fresh ingredients on the new signature crafted sandwiches, offering the customer samples, following up with the guests on how they like their sandwich, and inviting them to return back. So from the first greeting to the end of the visit, this is truly an opportunity to wow our guests. To support you in implementing exceptional service, I'm going to cover some specific tips and techniques your restaurant can implement. These include 4 keys to exceptional customer experience, 4 steps for taking a signature crafted order, and role play the order taking process. So let's begin with thinking from a customer's perspective, and let's go over what an exceptional experience should feel like. First, I want you to imagine that you will be hosting a dinner at your place for friends or family members. What would you do to prepare to deliver an exceptional experience for all of those guests? Dress in nice, clean clothes? Go grocery shopping? What would you do once your guests arrive to show that you are excited to see them? Greet them at the door? Welcome them into your home? Offer them a seat or a beverage? I'm sure you can see where I'm going with this. The key is that you want your guest experience to be similar to that of a guest in your home. Making the guest experience inviting, personable, friendly, and ensuring they get everything they need for an exceptional time. Customer service is all of these things and more. We want to ensure our guests get great smiles, eye contact, gold standard food, and a clean environment. Missing any one of these things can jeopardize the entire guest experience. So when it comes to signature crafted, how exactly will this look? Well, that's what we like to call the 6-4-4. The 6 customer-facing positions, the 4 keys to an exceptional customer experience, and the 4 steps for taking a signature crafted order. So what are the 6 customer-facing positions? We have the drive-thru order taker, cashier, and drive-thru presenter. The front counter order taker, cashier, and presenter. Yes, all 6 of these positions have the opportunity to be exceptional hosts in your restaurant. Using the Ask, Ask, Tell is a great example to ensure we are interacting with our guests and ensuring their order is accurate. Next, let's cover the 4 keys to an exceptional guest experience. First is being authentic. So what does this look like? Well, for starters, it's just being sincere and being yourself. Second is being welcoming. As we covered earlier, this can look like many things. But for starters, it's being a great host, welcoming your guests into your restaurant, making that eye contact, smiling, and getting to know them. Third, being helpful, explaining the order-taking process. What comes on the sandwiches? Taking food out to the customers' tables. And last, being flexible. We are in the business of serving guests. By finding a way to say yes to our guests is just one of the ways to offer the best service we can possibly provide. So keep in mind, our guests are purchasing a premium sandwich, and providing a premium experience will go a long ways. Now, I would like to cover with you the 4 key order taking steps. This will help to ensure that customers get the sandwiches accurately. Step 1, choose the sandwich. More than likely, the customer will place their order by stating which recipe they want. But if they are unsure, suggest one, perhaps the order taker's favorite. Step 2, choose the protein. Would you like that with a 1/4 pound beef patty, crispy, or grilled chicken? Step 3, choose the bun. Would you like that on an artesian roll or a sesame seed bun? Step 4, ask if they'd like to make it a meal. Hopefully you notice how I didn't say what kind of bun or protein the customer wanted. The key with the order taking process is with Signature Crafted is even more important than ever to ask these 4 specific questions to ensure that the customer's order is accurate. I would highly encourage you to have every crew person try the different sandwiches so they can sincerely and enthusiastically tell the customers what their favorite sandwich is. There will be a learning curve for our customers and for our restaurants. In the digital menu board section of the execution manual, you will see an extra value meal section and a Signature Crafted section on the digital menu board. You'll also notice that it's laid out to help the customers through the steps to customize their sandwich. Customers won't always place their order in sequence of steps 1 through 4, and they often won't provide all their choices right away. So at the front counter, order takers can point to the counter mat, and in drive-thru, they can refer the customers to the menu sign or the COD. In addition, the POS has the show build key and will also prompt the order taker to ask the right questions in the right sequence. You might be thinking, this sounds like a lot. How do we practice for all these scenarios? Well, we have great news. To help train your crew with the new order taking steps, a POS simulator will be located on the NABIT website. I would highly recommend practicing with your crew and managers using the 4 keys to an exceptional guest experience, as well as using the 4 key order taking steps. It would be beneficial to role-play the customer ordering process and have your crew ring up Signature Crafted orders. This practice exercise can really ensure order accuracy and increase your team's confidence in ringing up complex orders. I have a couple of other POS steps to cover with you. First, if a customer is swapping one type of cheese for another, remember to hit the sub cheese button, or it'll charge the guest extra for cheese. Secondly, to ring up pico de gallo and guacamole as a side, or add to any sandwich, you will need to click the breakfast screen button. Click on the a la carte key, and then click the appropriate side key. Now that you have the proper hospitality and training steps, there are a couple of promotional offers important to train your order takers on. I know we have covered a lot of information so far, so let me go over a quick recap of what we learned today. First, being a thoughtful host, just like you would with a friend or family member. Next, using the 4 keys to an exceptional guest experience. And using the 4 order taking steps will help ensure the guest order is accurate. And lastly, remember how to substitute cheese properly and where to find the a la carte items on the POS. So this brings us to the end of the hospitality and service portion of the Seed Store. Before I go, I want to leave you with a challenge. As you know, we only have one chance to make a great first impression with our guests. And my challenge to you is this. Let's purposely do that with Signature Crafted recipes for each and every guest, each and every day. Thank you.